Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist, and welcome to our Wednesday recovery session. It is all about relaxing the mind, the body, stretching, doing yoga-based movements, mobility-based exercises, and really looking to kind of undo all the kind of stresses that training and life has on the body. Okay, so first off, if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, little red box at the bottom of the screen. Say hello in the comment section. It's nice to see some names and faces. So don't be a stranger. And if you want to, hit that little thumbs up button. Become a part of it. Good morning, Claire. How are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely morning. Hope you're having a nice week so far. Okay, so things you're going to need if you're brand new and you don't know are your mats, a possible drink, a yoga block or two, depending on, and a yoga strap. If you don't have a strap or yoga block, not to worry. Try and find objects in your house that are similar to those. So for the straps, you could use a towel, you could use a belt, you could use a dog lead, and the blocks you could use on kind of other blocky type objects, is the technical term. Where's Brian? Have an amazing day, Brian. So yeah. With all that being said, shall we start? Okay, so spin it back. Okay, from there, what you're going to do, you're going to sink it down, okay, just like so, and then come up nice and tall, okay? So it's there, planting your feet down, okay, coming down, feeling the stretch in your quads into your ankles, and then coming up nice and tall. Now, if you want to hold something like a piece of furniture to give you that bit of help on the way up, and by all means do, as you get that kind of dynamic stretch into those areas. If it's causing a little bit of pain, hold on to something, or you can walk it up like so and walk it down. Just means you don't get that extra stretch at the hip flexor at the top of the leg. Try and squeeze your bum at the top, okay? It's going to get that triple extension or that extension of the hip as you come up. Good. From there, what you're going to do, if you can, you're going to sit down just like so. Draw the shoulders back, okay? Drop them down, emphasize your chest, and you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together as you're in this position. Your feet are nice and flat, your hips are resting on your heels if you can, okay? And you're going to gently close your eyes, taking a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Sit nice and gentle in and gently out. Sit one more and gently out. Now from there, holding up your right hand, you're going to bring your chin all the way to your right shoulder, turning your head facing the side, just like so. Relaxing the breath. Try to keep a upright posture with that spine, okay? Good. Swap the sides. Remember, big deep breaths in from the nose and out from the mouth. Try and count 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Good. From there, bring your head in the middle, holding on the top, and gently bringing your head down to the side. Okay, you're not pulling and yanking, you're just guiding. You're going to feel a stretch all down the side of your neck. Just like so. Good. Swap the sides. Again, not yanking, just gently stretching, keeping that spine nice and straight up until that point. Good. Head down, chin to chest. Again, draw your shoulders back. Breathing it in. So head coming all the way up. Try and tuck your chin under. Much as you can. Try and contract our neck. You should feel that stretch a little bit more if you can. Good. Gently bring it down to its normal level. Okay, from there, you're going to hop your knees out wide. You're going to slide your hands down as much as you can, keeping your hips to your heels, hands out in front if you can, if possible. Big deep breath. So gently coming up, fanning the arms round the side, all the way up behind the head, interlocking the fingers, squeezing the ears as best as you can. Should feel it in that back as you come up. Should feel it in the ankle joints, the potential knees as you spin around. Going to come sliding out as much as you can. Take a big deep breath in. Gently breathing it out. And again. So once more. Good. From there, coming up with the back. Okay. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to push that chest away from the floor, rounding the back as best as you can. Making sure your knees are directly underneath your hips, hands directly underneath the shoulders, and then you're trying to separate those shoulder blades as much as possible by pushing that chest away from the floor as you're there. Good. Gently curving the back as much as you can, and then bring your feet up onto its toes and try and push the heels back so you get that stretch in that archway and in the toes. Good. Gently coming up again. Good. Big deep breath. Good. Gently coming down again. Squeezing that back, puffing that chest out. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to take your knees out wide again, flatten your feet, come down, sinking it down like you were, but this time that right arm is going to slide underneath the left. You drop the shoulder down to the floor, sinking the heels into your bum as you draw down. Finding sure the knuckles are on the floor and that palm is facing upwards if you can. Big deep breath. Sit. Gently swap the sides. So breathing out. Good. From there, coming back up into the middle. As best as you can. And from there, you're going to bring your right hand over your left as much as you can. Stretching out the arms, stretching out the shoulders, feeling it along the trunk of your body into the lats. Big deep breaths. Breathing away. Good. Swap sides. Again, Reaching as far as you possibly can. Nice and easy. Good. Back in the middle. Sinking it down as much as you can. Walk those hands away. Big deep breaths. Good. Sliding the hands back by the shoulders. Okay, taking your right out to the side. Okay, dropping the shoulder down, looking out towards your left. As you rotate as much as possible, you're going to feel it in your bicep, your shoulder, the front of your chest. Big deep breaths, nice and easy. So swapping sides. Dropping that shoulder down again. So bringing those arms in. From there, coming up, going forward, coming down, pressing away. As you come up, try and draw those shoulders down. Good. Bringing the feet onto the floor. Okay, those toes down, those heels facing up. From there, you're going to draw your hips up and back into that downward dog position. So drawing back into the press up position. Okay, coming down halfway in 3, 2, lowering down again, pressing up nice and tall, drawing the hips down, drawing the hands down, curving that back as much as you can. Doing great, guys. Keep it up. So one more coming up. Good, gently coming down, drawing down, 3, 2, 1, from there. Coming up, nice and tall. Good. From this position, okay, you're going to come back up into a press up position. You're going to bring your feet together. You're going to slide your left leg forward, okay, and left knee forward as much as you can, shuffling backwards. So you've got enough room. You're going to walk your hands forward, trying to keep your hips nice and level if you can. Stretching out, nice and easy. So big deep breaths. Good. Walking it up with your hands. Again, pressing away as much as you can. Keeping that back as straight as you can. Really feel it in the abdomen. Good. Walking it back down again. Breathing it away. As you're holding that position again, sliding that right hand underneath the left, dropping the shoulder down if you can, feeling that stretch increase on the leg. Big deep breaths as you're holding out.
So big deep breaths, nice and easy. So swapping back into that tall posture, coming up, nice and easy. There you go, big deep breaths. Tall back, lengthening those out. Placing those hands slightly in front, you're going to drive that left leg back and up. As you press that chest down, the heel down, the knee back. Try to keep those hips level if you can. Good, gently bring it back down to the floor, back to the middle, sliding your right leg forward this time. As you stretch the left back, you're going to walk it forward gently. Taking a big deep breath in, sinking it down as best as you can. Nice and easy. So big deep breath. Good, gently coming up. Getting tall as you can. Keeping those hips level, press it away. Focus on relaxing and breathing into it, okay? Always in through the nose and out through the mouth. Coming down again. Big stretch. From there, that left hand is going to slide underneath the right. You're going to try and drop the shoulder down as best as you can. Try and embrace that stretch as much as you possibly can. Big deep breaths in. Nice and steady. Sit nice and easy. So gently coming up, walking it back up. Hands as tall as you can. So planting those hands, coming up ever so slightly, drawing up and back. Big deep breaths. Draw that knee back, that heel down if you can. Good, gently bringing your feet back into a press-up position. Drop the knees down, sink the hips down. Big stretch. Focusing on opening up those hips, stretching out those lat muscles. Deep as you can. Good. From there, gently coming back up into a press-up position, drawing your left foot forward. If you can, keep your right leg, that knee off the floor. So you've got your heel and wrist in line, both of them directly underneath the shoulder. Holding that position. I'm going to gently rotate, breathing it away. Good, gently coming back around. From there, drop the back knee down. If you can, you're going to bend the arm, okay? You're going to slide that forearm down. Ideally, you reach the floor and then come back up, okay? So it's nice and steady, taking your time. So 3 more. Nice and steady. Good. From there, bending down that outside arm, dropping the elbow down in line with the heel, placing the inside hand on the back of your head. Okay, you're going to rotate around as best as you can. Pause by there. Count for a few seconds, then come all the way around. Try and get that elbow down to the floor, and then come back around, focusing on that stretch at the top and focusing on that stretch at the bottom. Good. Gently shake it out, placing the hands back up. Gently coming out with the back knee, swapping sides, stepping up, holding it there for a second. Take a big deep breath in. Breathing it away. Trying to draw that back knee back so that leg is as straight as you possibly can. You're going to enhance the stretch in your hip. Good. From there, rotating around. Big deep breath. Trying to straighten that back leg if you can. Good. Gently rotating. Drawing that knee down on the back leg. Bending at the elbow. From there, sliding down as deep as you can. Keeping the forearm level. Trying your best to get it down on that floor. Sit it nice and steady. One more. Good. From there, dropping the outside arm down, placing that inside hand on the back of the head. You're going to rotate all the way around if you can. Taking your time, breathing out, coming all the way back in. Again, elbow to the floor, and all the way back out. Focusing on that breath. Coming all the way around, nice and steady. Focus on those end ranges if you can. So big deep breaths. Nice and steady. Big deep breaths, nice and steady, nice and easy. Good. 2 more. breaths, gently coming up, drawing back, drawing your hips down, keeping your hands straight, lengthening the abs, lengthening those hip flexors. Good, nice and easy. Drawing back, sinking it down, deep as you can. Good. From there, what you're going to do, if you can, grab a yoga block to help stabilize you, okay, or an object like it. Okay, you're going to use a raised object like a sofa or chair, stool, or even the other yoga block. Placing one foot in a right angle, placing that yoga block or object in line with your heel. Okay, you're going to come up like so, in that position, holding onto your hips, tucking your hip forward, keeping that shin straight if you can. If you need a cushion for that back knee, by all means do so. You're going to feel it in your quad. You're going to feel it in your hip flexor if you tuck that pelvis under. That's where the money is. And try and bring those hands with the fingertips facing downwards, palms on your hip itself, top part of your bum, and then draw those elbows back. So it's going to open up that chest as you draw down into it. Good, nice and easy. So from there, using that yoga block to draw your hip a little bit more. Good. Gently swapping sides. Taking your time with it, just be aware that one side might not be as flexible as the other. Okay. Placing your hands on your hips. Draw your elbows back. Nice proud chest, hips slightly forward. Big deep breaths. Try and focus on that one thing in the distance. Good. Keep drawing forward, maximizing that stretch in the quads, the front of the hip. Good. Big deep breaths. So sliding that opposite hand forward, leaning into it a little bit more, but keep that front shin straight. Try not to get the knee over it. Even if you've got to walk your foot a little bit further forward, and move the yoga block a little further forward as you push that hip down. Big deep breaths. Good, gently coming up, relaxing. From there, what you're going to do, slide that yoga block out the way for a second. Okay, you're going to take one leg out to the side. You're going to put your knee on a diagonal facing outwards at a 2 or 10 o'clock position, depending on which leg you're using. You're going to tuck that, make sure that shin is dead straight with that leg, okay? You're going to walk your hands forward, stretching out, dropping the hip down, feeling that stretch of the front of the leg on your inner thigh and your hip flexors, and then you're going to draw the hip back. And as you do so, you're going to walk those hands a little further forward. So when you sit down, you feel that stretch in your back as well as your inner thigh. And then big deep breaths. Good. Gently coming out again. Rolling forward with the hip. Squeezing that bum as much as you can. Drawing the hip down. Get that stretch at the front. Good. One more coming down and back. Good. Gently coming up from there. Swapping legs. Just be aware that you might not have the same flexibility one side compared to the other. Coming forward first, squeezing the hips down, getting that stretch in the front of the leg. And then from there, gently sitting back, sitting down deep as you can. Get that stretch on the inner thigh and those lat muscles. Big deep breaths. Good. Gently walking it up. Hips down. Deep as you can. Doing amazing, guys. Honestly, keep it up. Keep it going. How are we doing? So from there, drawing it back down again. Taking it down as deep as you can. Stretching out, breathing out, nice and steady. In for the nose for 4, out for the mouth for 4. Nice and easy. And again, coming up, drawing forward, and sliding in. If you can, you're going to turn to the side of your mat, so you're going to keep your feet together. You're going to hop your knees out wide. Okay, just like so. Then you're going to walk it forward, making sure your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders, keeping your thigh off the floor if you can. So it's just knees, not resting any part of the upper body. Okay, if you have the flexibility to lay down, try not to, just so you keep that extra resistance into the muscles of the hip and the inner groin. So big deep breath. From there, if you can, keeping your hips still, pressing away in a full extension. Feel it on your lower back, feel it in your groin. Big deep breaths. So gently bring it back in. From there, bringing your knees together. You're going to slide down and back as you sink it down. Relaxing, breathing it out as much as you can. Kind of around that lower back. Completely relax that back as much as possible. From there, coming up, fanning around, back of the head, coming back around, holding onto the ankle as you extend the hip up, lifting the toes up, placing your hands on your heels, and then drawing the hip forward as you relax the head. Big deep breath. Good. Gently coming up, back up, hands and the feet again. Bring the knees back in again, sliding your hands back and down, relaxing as best as you can. Breathe it away. Good, gently coming up. Nice straight back, arms around the back of the head. Getting that full range, that full mobility. Good, fanning it back around. From there, coming up again, planting the feet, hands on the heels, drawing the hips forward as you relax the head back. Keeping those hips as high as you possibly can. Big, deep breaths. Good, gently coming up with the head, sinking it down. From there, you are going to spin around onto your back, being as flat as you can. You're going to bring both knees up. You're going to wrap your arms around your thighs, rounding your back as much as you can. So, just like so. So gently bringing one leg down as you cup and hold that shin as best as you possibly can. Good, swap the sides. Good, from there bring both in. Hands are going to go inside the thigh. You're going to hold on the outside of your feet. You're going to pull down. Try and get your shoulders on the floor, spine on the floor. Tuck your chin up. Keeping that neck nice and neutral. As you pull those feet down towards the floor. Opening at that hip joint. Good, nice and easy. And shaking it out. From there, take that nice sit upright. Okay, you're going to bring your feet together. You're going to draw them in towards your hip, holding onto your toes as best you can. You're going to draw, trying to push those knees down, trying to get as flat as possible. So big deep breaths. Absolutely amazing, well done. Sit, pull a little closer to the hip. Try and sit up a little bit taller. Should feel that increase in the stretch. Big deep breath. And shake it out. Have an amazing day, guys. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you're feeling great. Have a lovely, lovely day. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. Hope you are all feeling nice and relaxed now and a little bit more flexible. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have an amazing day. If you're free for free this week and you've done all 3 days so far, congratulations. That is a huge achievement. Keep going. 2 more days to go. And then, what was it? First week, second week into January. Done. It will fly by, I promise. Have an amazing day. Honestly, if you have any questions, use the comment section now, use the comment section afterwards, use the discussion board on the YouTube channel. More the merrier. Have an amazing day, and I shall see you tomorrow for our upper body prehab. Okay, so if you want to get strong arms, strong back, strong upper back, be able to move around a lot, okay, without any problems, those are the classes to attend. Have an amazing day, and I shall see you tomorrow bright and early.
Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Helps out massively, okay? Honestly. Take care. See you soon.